I'm Bill Cave, and I'm 75 years old. I used to be an anaesthetist in the hospital down the road called Neville Hall Hospital. We came to live here in 1992, and we were looking for a property to buy for us and our 3 children to live in, and we hit upon this place almost by accident. It had been on the market for a number of years and nobody had bought it. When we came here, we didn't appreciate the potential for the property to be self-sufficient. But we as a family had come from having lived and worked at a fairly remote hospital in Uganda where self-sufficiency was the only way that you survived. So when we came here in 1992, we had the desire to live simply. The house is not like most houses in the sense that it does not have any utility supplies other than being on the national grid. So it has no mains water, we don't have gas. The house has to be self-sufficient. The fact that there is always something to do was nice when I was working as an anaesthetist, because it meant that I could come back from the hospital with the stresses of the operating theatre behind me and simply focus on practical jobs. After retirement, it is still the case that having things to do here gives you an excuse to get out of bed in the morning. When the millennium was coming up, we set ourselves the task of having a millennium project and decided that we would build a new barn. So that building project was started in 1997 and it was completed in 2004, and that's what we call our millennium barn. Other projects that we've done while we've been here are to try and improve the driveway coming up to the house, building a log shed for storing and drying the wood that we need for heating the house. And the latest project that we've done is what we call the battery bunker, which is for storing the lithium-ion battery, which stores surplus electricity. It's taken quite a number of years to get to the point that we're at now. You might say that it's been a long obedience in one direction for many years, and that obedience has been towards the ambition of being self-sufficient. So yes, it's taken quite a bit of work. Life is always more fulfilling when you're aiming at something and then you achieve it. My estimate would be that we save £2,000 a year by not taking any electricity from the grid. Not only do we save not having to buy electricity from the grid, but we get paid for the electricity that we generate, and the income that we get from simply generating electricity is about £1,500 a year. So it's probably worth £3,500 per annum. Our enjoyment of life living here comes from doing very simple things. We don't have a TV. We did have one briefly when we first came back to the United Kingdom, but we very soon got rid of it. Once you've been bitten by a certain desire to follow a course in life, it's not difficult to pursue it to its bitter end.